Hi, so this week we are going to be doing a little bit more with theme and variations, adding another element of rhythm in there. In this slide, I also have a playlist to my YouTube channel linked, and this playlist consists of songs that all of you have submitted to me last week in the Google form. Now, I tried to go through as many of them and weed through them. A lot of you put some of the same songs. Some of you, I know we were having trouble with being able to link the YouTube link into the last question of the Google form. So I tried looking for the videos that you were talking about, and if I couldn't find it, then it didn't end up being there. And there were some videos on YouTube that wouldn't allow me to add it to my playlist. So if you don't see yours there, that's probably why. The next slide is similar to the one that we had last week. It's the same beginning also, the same first part of the theme. This week, we are going to be adding a dotted quarter note. So a dotted quarter note, the dot, if you remember, is half of the amount that it's attached to. So since a quarter note is one beat, when we have the dot attached to it, we're adding half of the amount. So a dotted quarter note is 1.5 beats, okay? Again, we are only going to be filling in that second measure. So because the time signature tells us that there are 4 beats in the measure, right? The time signature is 4/4. So that tells us, the top number tells us how many beats are in the measure. The bottom number tells us what note gets the beat. So since the 4 is in the bottom, that tells us that the quarter note gets the beat. Now, when we have a dotted quarter note in our music, we are going to add another eighth note so that it becomes tum ti, right? So when we were talking about dotted quarter notes, we were clapping and saying tum. To add another beat would be ti. So essentially we have 2 beats there. So when you see tum ti, we have 2 beats because 1 beat plus half. Make sure that we are doing only the second measure, okay? So if you add anything, the first measure already has 4 beats, right? So we look at the first measure and we see that it has 2 quarter notes and 1 half note, right? Half note is 2 beats long. So we already have 4 beats there, so please don't add anything. Only add to the second measure.